If you're new to my channel, my name is Renee. I live in central Wisconsin. I am a full-time reseller. I sell on both eBay and Amazon. Hello YouTube friends, and welcome back to Renee Anita B. I have another thrift haul video for you. This was from a church sale I recently went to when I was out garage selling with my sister and my brother-in-law. We had a super fun day. This happened to be our last stop on the way home. It was almost the end of the first day of the sale already, but we still found some really good things there. So at this particular church sale, the majority of the stuff is 50 cents. It's not marked, but there are signs up on the walls that say that everything's 50 cents unless otherwise marked. So let's get into this. I found this really nice handmade quilt. It's a small size quilt, like a lap quilt, and it looks to me like it's Transformers on here. I think that's what these characters are. It is done absolutely beautifully. The colors are so vibrant on this one. But it looks like this on one side. And then the other side looks like this. That was $2. I kind of thought this was too ugly to pass by. Sometimes the uglier the things, the better. This is a Hamco piece, and I believe when I looked this up that this is from 1963. It is called the Tree of Life. I just thought some people are looking for specific vintage things like that. It has the rooster on the top, which I thought was kind of neat. I actually kind of like the colors of it. It was 50 cents. I did look them up, and they're selling between $20 and $30 on eBay. I paid $1 for this little Berenthal French coffee press. It appears to be brand new yet. Still has the original slip with it. I would say by the looks of that screen, it's brand new yet. Looks nice and clean. The inside the cover as well. This part is glass with the metal sleeve on it. So for $1, I might just be trying that myself. When I saw this, I immediately thought it looked like Fenton glass, and when I looked it up, sure enough, that's exactly what it is. I believe it's called custard glass, and it has the satin finish. It's a three-legged pedestal dish with blue flowers, and it says hand-painted by Laura Long. On a little Disney's Little Mermaid cup for 50 cents. And it's funny because I thought I looked this one over really good. I didn't see flaws on it or anything. There weren't any dents in it. Thought it had the nice stainless steel inside and the pretty copper color on the outside. I thought it looked really pretty for fall. And I did not notice until I got home that it has been personalized. I just looked it all over like this. Totally never saw that side. But anyway, it was 50 cents. I'll probably just use it for myself. It'll be kind of nice for fall to have hot apple cider or hot chocolate in it. Picked up this for my husband. It's a nice heavy-duty toe strap. It was pretty dirty. I asked him if I could soak it in OxyClean so it gets cleaner, and he said absolutely not because he's afraid that'll weaken it. But he's already used it, and he said it worked perfect. Anyway, for 50 cents, he was pretty excited to get that. And I picked up a Mr. Clean replacement mop head. I think this will fit my mop, so it's for personal use. Was 50 cents. I don't usually purchase tie beanies, but this one was just done so well, and I've never seen one that was so detailed and realistic looking like this. So this one is called Kingston, King of Hearts, this little lion. And it was from 1993, so it would be considered vintage already. Thought he was really cute for 50 cents. I have to admit, I could barely contain my excitement when I got over to the toy table. Like I said, this garage sale had been going on all day already. This was right at the end of it. And I found this pack of Garbage Pail Kids cards, trading cards from the 1980s. There are 50 cards in here. It was 50 cents. These should sell for at least $50, $50 to $75 for this bundle of them. But they are the original 1986 Topps chewing gum cards. Maybe you can see that if I get it on there. On the bottom. So I was extremely excited when I found those still laying on the table. And several times I looked and saw this bag with 2 eggs in it. First I looked and I just thought, I didn't really know what they were. I thought maybe they were just the decorated Easter eggs. And so I walked past them and I shopped through the rest of the sale. And then I went back to that table before I checked out yet. And I looked at these eggs one more time. And I finally thought, well, I'm going to open them and just look at one of them once. So I took it out like this and I started opening it. And I thought, well, I wonder if it's some kind of transformer. That's what it reminds me of. So I managed to open it up, saw that it was like a transformer type thing inside, and then I saw the date in it, which is 1985. I didn't know what they were called, so I just typed in egg or dinosaur egg or tiger egg. I typed in stuff like that on eBay, but I couldn't come up with anything that matched them. So I finally used Google Lens and took a picture of them, and then it finally showed me some matches. And they are from He-Man Masters of the Universe, and they are called Meteorbs. And I happen to have Tiger and Crocobite. I was able to find sold comps on eBay after I actually knew what they were called. And believe it or not, these are selling for around $50 each. $50 each. That's right. $100 I should be able to make on the 2 of these. And I paid 50 cents. I love church sales. I picked up this bag just because it had Legos in it. Again, this one was also 50 cents. I saw this little Odie in here, so I knew that was from Garfield. I saw a date on there of 1978. I wasn't really sure what it was. I think that's just the syndicate date when Garfield made its debut. I don't think that's as old as this piece is. But then I happened to see this little metal train in there. And then there was just a bunch of plastic army guys. So I did look up this little train because I could feel that it was metal. And it's really scuffed up, a lot of paint scratched off of it. But again, I started playing with it and saw that it looks like some type of transformer. It looks like a robot of some type. So again, I used Google Lens to look this up so I could see what it was. And it is a GoBots train transformer from 1982. And even this little guy is worth like $15. This one is, like I said, is really beat up. A lot of paint's missing on him, so I don't know if he'll be able to bring that much. But for a 50-cent bag, it was a pretty good find. I also picked up this Miss Piggy that was still in a sealed package. This was a McDonald's promotion from 1988, Baby Miss Piggy. So from the Muppets. I haven't looked that one up yet, so I'm not sure what that one's worth. I found this really pretty Cameo necklace. There's no markings as to the maker on this or how old this is. But it's done really well, and Cameos always sell. I also got a Fiskars paper punch. Little decorative punch. You open up these sides so that you can line up and do an edge. It's like an edging punch. So you can do that fancy edge. It does work. However, it's a tough punch to use, at least for me it was, because this inside has to push down and punch quite hard, like if you're trying to punch through cardstock. Maybe there's a tool that helps this punch easier, but I struggled with it. But anyway, that was 50 cents. I found a little Microsoft computer camera. This one was marked $1. But it looks like it's all complete and the disc is in there as well. I found a Kodak Easy Share camera with the charger, I believe. There's a case in here, the cable, and that was only 50 cents. I hesitated on this. I walked past it a number of times. It was on like the first table when you walked in. It was marked $5. So I finally scanned it to see if it was worth the investment, and to my surprise there were sold comps on eBay for right around the $50 range. So I was willing to pay the $5 for it. It appears to be sealed and brand new in its package. It doesn't look like any of these stickers have been tampered with. I checked the bottom as well. It does have a clearance sticker on it from Walmart, I believe. It was originally $99. And it looks like it was clearanced out in 2019 and it was sold for $10. But it definitely appears to be brand new. So $5 into $50? Sure, I'll do that. Plus I'm helping out a church. I found Birkenstock sandals there. I was pretty thrilled to find those. I did pay $2 for these. Birkenstocks always seem to get that staining in from foot sweat, but they still seem to hold their value. These do have some wear on the bottom. You can see that they're slightly worn there. They're also slightly worn on the heels. But all in all, they were in decent condition for $2. I'm guessing I should get at least 30 for them. When I went back and did like a second take of the entire room, I saw that these said Cole Haan on the outside. From past experience, I know that Cole Haan shoes sell quite well. I'm not sure what these are. I think they're ballet flats with the shiny patent leather look. I'm not positive, but that's what I would guess they are. They are in really good condition yet. I'll take a magic eraser over the bottom just to clean these up a little bit. But all in all, there aren't even scuff marks or anything on them. They look like they're in really good condition, and they were only 50 cents. I picked up 2 Scrabble games when I was there, 50 cents each for those. This one is a vintage one. I recognize the box because I also have a vintage game of my own that has this kind of box. I opened it up just to make sure that the wood tiles were there. I didn't count to see if it was complete or not. But there were wood tiles in there. And many times you can sell just those tiles because there's a lot of people that use those for craft projects. So I was willing to pay 50 cents for that. And then there was another more modern version of Scrabble. This one had a modern box. And I was expecting to see plastic tiles in here. And I was really surprised that they were still wooden ones. So I'm not sure if these are the original tiles for this game or not. But there's a bag that has some tiles in, as well as the tiles in the box. So another 50 cents for that one. I was happy to pay it. My sister brought this over to me. She found it while she was shopping there and asked if I'd be interested. It's still new in a sealed package. It's a Disney Cinderella scrapbooking kit. So $2 for that. And then I picked out this nice Suns Out Christmas puzzle. I know that Suns Out brand sells quite well on eBay. Even the used puzzles do. This one happens to be a 1,000-piece puzzle. I like to put my puzzles together before I sell them just to make sure they have all the pieces. Let's see if this one's packaged. I always like to peek at them at sales to see if they're packaged. And yes, I don't know why, but this one has multiple packages in it. Looks like somebody didn't totally disassemble it, so this one will be easy to put together to check for all the pieces. But that was 50 cents, so that should sell well for Christmas time. Right now I'm going to show the clothing that I got. I found this really pretty silk scarf. And one of the ladies that was working at the sale came up to me and asked me if she could take the stuff out of my arms that I was carrying so that I had my hands free to look. And then I saw that this one happened to have a sticker on it that said $2. And then I said, oh, I don't want that if it's $2. And she said, we need to get rid of this stuff. You can have it for 50 cents. So I took it. It does have the beautiful hand-rolled edges on it. And a really nice Asian pattern, I guess you'd call it. Alright, I found some Nike leggings. These are a women's medium. Kind of interesting. They have the Nike check on one leg, and then the other one just says Nike spelled out. This one was brand new with tags yet. A neat Halloween one. These feel like they're fleece leggings. They're thicker Would be nice for trick-or-treating. 50 cents on those. Those were originally $19.99. I'm not a fan of this mustard color, but I know it's nice for fall. Anyway, I paid 50 cents for this. It is by Effie's Heart. I thought it was really unique the way that tag was put in there. This is a women's XL. It has the flared bottom. I would say it's probably a knee-length skirt. I don't spend a lot of time looking through the clothing at garage sales because I have so much right now to get rid of. But I happened to flip to the bottom because I saw a t-shirt on the bottom and it looked like a Packer t-shirt. And when I flipped to the bottom of this heaped up table, I hit jackpot. Yes, I did. I found vintage t-shirts. Just like they talk about on Rally Roots, with USA tags and single-stitched. Yes, I finally found single-stitched vintage t-shirts. See the single stitching on the sleeve? And a US tag. And honestly, I believe this one is brand new because it still has the authentic NFL sticker. And for a white shirt, I didn't see any stains on it. It is dated 1997. That's when the Packers went to the Super Bowl. Of course, I live in Wisconsin, so I'm a Packers fan. There's the date. My brother-in-law loves the Packers. He's a huge sports fanatic, and he happened to be garage selling with me that day. And I thought he was going to fight me for this because he was really interested in it. He just wanted it for himself. He didn't care if it was vintage, if it was new, or whatever, but he just loved the picture on it. Brought back memories of that Super Bowl. So this is a size 2XL. I paid $2 for this. And then I found another one in that same pile, also with a Made in the USA tag and single stitched on the sleeves. And this one happens to be a 1991 World Series baseball shirt featuring the Twins and the Braves. And it has the names of the players on the back. It says 1991 on the front. And then it's also in very fine print right there. I also paid $2 for that one. It appears to be in very good condition. There's no stains in the armpits. This one looks like it has been worn because it's got a little bit of pilling around the neck and stuff, but still overall, for that age, in very good condition. Then my brother-in-law picked this one up. He said, well, here's college football. This one is a Rose Bowl shirt. So, of course, being from Wisconsin, we're also Badger fans. Again, this one is a Made in the USA tag, Fruit of the Loom. Again, it's single stitched. In really good condition. This one was only 50 cents. And one more, I found a Paula Abdul shirt. Again, a Made in the USA. This time it's a Hanes tag. Single stitching on the sleeves. This one did not have a date on it. It had a neat graphic. And of all of those t-shirts that I just showed you, I think this one's worth the most. It looked like there were comps for vintage Paula Abdul shirts, like right around the $300 range, between $100 and $300. So I was excited. So I can't wait to see what these shirts can bring. I promised my brother-in-law that if I couldn't get more than $20 for that white Packers shirt, that I would give it to him. The garage sale season is kind of rounding down. The garage sale season is starting to round... That doesn't sound right. Round down. The garage sale season is starting to wind down for... Garage sales in Wisconsin. Garage sales in Wisconsin. Oh my goodness. It is done. Oops. Come on, Renee. Come on now. Come on, man. This is a Hamco piece, so probably, is it Sirocco too? It's not something I don't have to share that information. Who cares if I'd put it in my house or not? I don't even know what it is. Or I might put it on eBay. Who knows? And I put this in upside down. What a doofa. What a doopa. What a doopa. Cabbage Patch. And I found this bundle pack of Cabbage Pail Kids. Ooh. Now I can't remember how it opens. Wow. Wow-weenie, Renee. Don't even remember how to open it. Well, let's see if I can get the other one open. I don't remember how they open. I feel like a doofus now. There we go. I know that Cole Haan. And maybe on the bottom half it would look better on me with my skin, but you don't need to know that. I'm not going to wear it. I got it to sell it. And I'm going to drop things 500 times while I'm filming, because that just keeps the video interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We had been garage selling together that entire day, so I really didn't want to buy clothing, but I had picked up with the Minnesota Twins and the Braves. I don't know. I don't even know what state they represent. Is it the Atlanta Braves? As always, from my heart to yours, share love, not hate. Have a wonderful day.